What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to leg 77 and 78 of the World Tour in the A320, the series. Alright, so we left off at Helsinki Malmi Airport. And today we're going to Mariehamn, which is Echo Fox Mike Alpha, and then from Mariehamn to Stockholm Brahma, Echo Sierra Sierra Bravo. Alright, so let's jump in the plane and get this thing going. Alright, so alright, let's see. We can do the import. Just like last time, there's no METAR here. Let's see at the arrival airport. Alright, so we can expect winds 350, clear. 3504, sorry, clear. Fuel at 1900, and it is 0. Leaning more to the -1 side. Okay. 10:15 on QNH. Alright. It's a nice little heads up there. Okay, so today on flight 77 or leg 77, we're gonna climb the flight level 280, 28,000, flying about 200 nautical miles, carrying 9,381 pounds of fuel. Sounds sweet, right? Alright, let's request fueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
On its way.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
That fuel truck is floating. Alright, so we know 28,000 feet is where we're going. Whoa. Be easy with it. Alright. There, let's pull the flight plan up in the chat. Alright, so 34 direct. Alright, CI 50. Excuse me. Why did I just like go brain just went blank? Alright, so we're departing 36. Since we don't know what the weather is.
Fuel truck is in position.
For the arrival, we're planning
Please
on
don't
a
load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
runway 3. There are nav 3. Yeah, there is. BB2B. That's the one. Alright. Alright, APU bleed on. You can disconnect external power. Alright. Alright. Now we can load aircraft. 2 minutes. So we're planning on 9.3 in the fuel. 9.3. I'm pretty sure that's what we'll get. Man. Alright, plane, what are you crying about? Absolutely nothing. Sounds about right. Alright. Got that situated. Alright. Just turning off all these lights because I won't need them. Alright, throttles are working, thank God. And we're just waiting for the IRS to align. I think it said 1 minute, right? Yep. There we go. Alright, jump back into the computer. Alright, so 97.2, 27.1. Alright, got that locked in. Before we even do that, let's clear discount. Is there another one down here somewhere? Nope. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get some performance numbers and then we're good to go. Alright, so we're taking off 3.6. We can do flaps 2, packs on. Oh, we do got weather winds at 210 at 12. What are our runway selections? We have an 18. 2-9er, 1-9er. But this is not giving me nothing but 2-9er, 0.9 or 4. What in the world? Is there a windsock? Okay, yeah, we're gonna take off 3.6. Yeah, I have no clue, but we're gonna take off 3.6. This is wrong, and I don't know why it's wrong. See what these numbers look like, even though the weather conditions is okay, they're pretty close to what I'm used to. Toga required, nice. 116, 23, 23. Oh shoot. Alright. Up 4. Alright, we're going for Toga. Yes, sir. Alright, company message. After that, we should be good to go. Accept load. And alright. So before start checklist, windows, doors closed, APU on, APU bleed on, external power disconnected, fuel pumps are on. Seatbelt signs on, thrust levers are idle, barrel reference check 2994. Right. Yep. And then fuel quantity 9.3 checked. Takeoff data set and reviewed. Transponder mode to auto. Got that there. Beacon light on. Got that there. We really don't need a push, but I guess I could call for it. Why not? Do I request de-icing? Sure, it is negative. I was saying no? Alright, if it recommends no.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Sounds good to me.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Good, because I am too. Man.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, we are ready to go.
Locking gear.
Tail to the left. Be a very swift push. Tail to the left.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes release.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Copy. See what crazy. Oh, they actually did a halfway decent job this time. It ain't perfect, but it's halfway decent. I'll accept this. Gladly accept it. And they're even pushing me on the line. Look at that. It's 6 o'clock. Alright. How's my positioning here?
Set parking brakes.
Brakes set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright. Engine mode selector, ignition start. Master switch to on.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Better not be nobody here. One needs to go to Nokim first. So how about we just bypass that Nokim fix? Or Noka. Yeah, that looks like a plan. Straight to Pepig. Alright, it's good start on 2. Starting engine number 2. Master switch 1. Sorry. Starting engine 1, master switch 1 on. Alright, looks like it'll be a good start on 1. Here we go. Alright, engine mode selector. Normal. APU bleed off. APU off. Auto brakes max. Flight controls. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral, up, neutral, down, neutral, left rudder, left, neutral, right, neutral, trim to up 4. Alright, spoilers armed. Flaps 2. Rudder trim 0. Anti-ice. Yeah, we probably should use that. Although there's no visible moisture, but it is freezing. But you know what? I will not turn it on until after takeoff because we need all the power we can get since we're doing the toga. Toga takeoff. Flight instruments checked. Takeoff config normal. Alright, let's. And hit taxi light. Brakes release. Let's rock and roll. Very narrow taxiway right there, but should be able to make it. And I am ready to go. Alright, here we go. Lights on. Slow it down a little bit, just a little bit. 9 knots. TCAS, TARA. Nice slow, shallow turn. All right. Alright, power to 50, nose down, take off, toga, SRS, no, runway, we are floating though, V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. She is climbing, full power takeoff. Alright, start that left turn, toga, climb, transition altitude. Now it's centered. Not for long, huh? Constant adjustments. Let me hit this taxi light real quick. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Autopilot is on. I'm about to say that that's the actual main airport. I'm about to say what the heck? Let's see. What is that one called? Echo Fox Hotel Kilo. Vanta, Helsinki. Okay. I've heard of that one before. Alright, let's hit some lights since we are currently climbing through 10,000. We're climbing to 280. I just realized we're only going 200 nautical per mile. That's pretty high. But it is what it is. Matter of fact, we're less than 160 miles already. Alright, let's start to plan for our arrival. Alright, the airport we took off from did not have any charts, so I wasn't really pressed about it. But now that we're climbing, let's see what we got going on. Maryham has charts. Good deal. So, let's take a look at the airport itself really quick. Okay, relatively short runway, 6,243 feet long. Okay, elevation is 18. We're landing on 3, however, though. So we don't have any of that fancy lighting and stuff. Alright, and here's the RNAV approach, so. Okay. And once we exit on Alpha, ramps right there. So good deal. Take a look at our arrival, which is the EFHF-EFMA-ESSB 2 Bravo. Ebibu. Ebebu. Alright. So, Ebibu 2 Bravo. I'm guessing we're going to come in off of Ebibu, higher than 10,000. To Vasset, max 240 knots, higher than 1900 feet. So that is just open to anything, but then we'll go to Naril, higher than 1900 feet, and then from there we'll start the actual RNAV approach. Okay, it's gonna be the RNP runway 3. Yep, from Narrow to Nauvoo. At Nauvoo we need to be at 700 feet, then we start our descent. Alright, runway's 5 feet, airport is 18 feet. Proceed from, misapproach, proceed from runway 3 to Begov, climbing to 1900, so we gotta climb to 1900 to Begov, alright. Alright, the glide path angle is 3.5 degrees. And our DA is 3. Are we doing LPV or are we doing a LNAV VNAV? Very good question. Let's jump back and check that weather too. Let's get a quick weather update. 360 at 5. Alright. It's pretty cold here too. It's a lot smoother than it was last time, with all those clouds, and really wasn't any storms, but it was rain that we were flying through. A decent amount of turbulence and stuff. This is a great way to start it off, nice and smooth. I can only imagine the next airport's weather will probably be comparable to what we're dealing with now, so +1. Carmex's life. Alright, so we can go back to this chart now. Take a look at this. One way that I will be able to tell. Okay, so it's only giving me the barrel. Well, I guess I could still get that number from either one of these. You know what? Let me see which one has. Well, I guess it really. Do I have an LPV? I guess I won't find out till I actually get there. We can plan for LPV. That's just what I'll do. I'll plan for LPV, and if not, then LNAV, VNAV it is. Okay, hold on. Let's see. 296, 338. Alright, so 296. Alright, so 3605, 0, 10, 15. Alright, got that in right here. We're about 85 miles out. 105 miles to actually fly. Alright. Top of descent is only like 25 miles away as well. We're almost there. This thing gets so far. Camera. I'm looking at it like, what the heck is going on with the view? Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, we're flying over like bits and pieces of. Like, how does one travel between all these pieces of land? Boat? So it's almost time to set her down. I think the chart says 700 feet, 1700 feet is where we need to enter and cross Null. We'll start that descent. So 1700 feet is where I will set it. Alright, and we're heading down. I'm going down. Alright, it's asking for more drag. Alright, we're caught up. What's up, man? How you doing? It's almost time for you to shine. I should be down before you start too, so it should be pretty good. How are you on this lovely, wonderful day? Setting up now. How long did it take you to set up? Let's see if I'm just crazy. I'm just curious. An hour? Okay, so I don't feel too bad then. Sheesh. An hour. I like to give myself 30 minutes, but realistically I can probably do it in 15 to 20 minutes. I just hate that the flight simulator takes so long to load up. But outside of that, yeah, I'll just be ready to go. Yeah. A different aspect of it. Never thought about that. Like when I'm doing my virtual airlines, that definitely takes at least, I'm trying to think, because it takes a half an hour to board the passengers, you know what I mean? So it's definitely probably a good hour. I can understand that. It'll be close to an hour. But when I'm doing the world tour, nah, man. Give me like 15 minutes. Let's take a look and see where your wonderful 737 is taking you today. Interesting. Boston, New York. Oh, that was yesterday. Shoot, I was about to say, wait a minute. I know I jumped in for a hot second. I remember. That definitely was yesterday. Schedule. New York to Syracuse. And what will you be flying? A 738? Let me guess. How do you pick these destinations? All week is a 739? Ugh. How do you like the tablet? Come through 10,000, yeah? Well, we're coming through. Alright, let's hit them lights. One more time for the wing lights. The marketplace version? Why would you ever do that? What? Alright, so we're slowing. A lot of little islands here, or pieces of land. Great for a no engine landing. I mean, I can understand that aspect of it. But, man. And then if you need to reinstall, it's all right there. I get it. But man, I don't think I could ever do that. Like, I don't like to buy anything in there. I think the only things I've bought in there are a couple fighter jets. The Vision jet. I did buy a scenery pack in there as well. for France, somewhere in France. But outside of that, yeah, I don't know. Everything else I've bought externally. Concorde, A320, even the PMDG, I bought it straight from PMDG. But I only bought the 7 and 8. I want the 6, but it's not worth it. I do not want the 9. Alright, we're less than 20 miles out. Yeah, there was so many of them. I remember I just created a folder in my email and saved everything to them. Or if you can do something like a SimFlight, or one of those sites like that, like a vendor, everything will kind of be there too. I definitely agree with you with that one. There was definitely way too. That's how you know FS9, and I don't really want to say FSX, but FS9 was the GOAT, man. That thing was out for so long. There were so many airplanes for it. Alright. So we're heading to Vasset. We're above 1900 feet, so we'll be good. Are we slowing to 240? We're already doing 240 knots, so that's good too. Not quite sure if I'm gonna have an LPV or LNAV nav approach, so I'm preparing for LPV, but just in case it decides not to work, which has happened several times before, I just need to change my decision height to 333 feet as opposed to 291. And what's the extra 40 feet gonna do? Right. My FS9 was pushing 60 to 100 frames all the time. I had freaking, what's it called, World Traffic? Something Traffic. Not FS Traffic, but the other one that came out through, dang, I can't remember nobody's name right now. Okay, yeah, I got LPV. I can see it now. But man, there was so much going on in my FSX. I had scenery for just about everywhere, and if I didn't have scenery for it, I kind of created a basic version for myself. I literally had everything. That's why it was so hard to let go of it and move over to FSX. All the sound packs, tons of freeware, tons of payware. There was everything. Absolutely everything. Alright, transition altitude. We are like on a right base. Let me go ahead and start the APU. And let's see if we can set a parking spot up here. 0 suitable parking spots. Makes me feel great. You know what? I haven't even tried it. I do have it on my hard drive. Like, I just copied it over. Now you got me wondering. But you know what? No, you can. I've read. Wait. This computer has been through like several upgrades. And when I first built it, I didn't have this card in there. I had a AMD. How much you? It was one of the older AMD cards, but I got it to run on there a few times. See, now you got me. That's a challenge. I'm gonna get FS9 running again. It'll be nostalgic. It'll definitely be nostalgic. Alright, so we're coming down to 1,700 feet, right? And that should take us right to Nauvoo. And even with the LPV approach, we're right on the numbers, the glide path, and the fake localizer. And I don't even have it in approach mode yet, so we're looking good. He said, "Don't do it." I tried to walk backwards. Broke your legs. Wait, where did you walk backwards to, though? That'll be the catch. Where were you trying to go when you were walking backwards?
2,000.
There's 2,000. Alright, we're doing 195, flaps 1. Alright, flaps 2, gear down. Nose light on. Oh, FSX? I don't know if that... I don't know, man, but for FS9... Really? Dog bones? Flaps full. Let's let everybody in the back know we're coming in. Alright, we're at 1,700 feet, and I just let that go all the way, but we have a visual, so screw the OPV, and let's just go for it. If we are not established by like 1,000, which I don't think is going to happen, I would say go around. Oh, maybe we will make it right at 1,000 feet.
1,000.
There we go. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's a very beautiful landscape. I wish there were like some mountains or hills, but I'll take this. We got a quartering wind from the left. It said 350 at 5, but we're still kind of high though. That number is it's gusting like a mug. Alright. Now we look hella low.
100 above.
As long as we're not one dot reflected, we're fine.
Minimum 200.
I see my shadow.
$100.
Ooh. Yeah, this wind is
50,
something.
40,
Definitely something.
30, 20. Retard.
And let her set herself
Five.
down. Ah. First or set. Were they even worse deploying them? Probably not, but. And we've made our turn, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to... Where are we again? There's so many different destinations. Echo Fox. Is it Ephraim or something? Ephra. Echo Fox, Romeo Alpha. I don't remember which one that is. We got a parking John right in front of us. He's gonna park us. He's gonna park us. I have faith. He's gonna park us. Is he? He's just standing there looking like, I don't know what to do. Alright, let's stop and do the after landing checklist real quick. I thought he was gonna park us, but he's looking like he's not gonna park us. No love. So I guess I'll just pick a parking spot. Let's go far left. Let's go far left. Let's see. Right on the money. Look at that. Oh. Brake set. Master off. Beacon off. Fuel pump off. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. Where are we at again? Oh, Maryham. Maryhamna. Maryhamna. Which one is silent, the M or the N? Very good question. Alright. So as you should know by now, this is a quick turn. We're just here for the aesthetics of it all and say we made it. Next leg is even shorter. It's about 75 miles. Stockholm Brahma. I'll probably do that all manually. But I need to go to sim brief as well. Hamina. Hamina. Yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna say, let's pronounce it all like salmon. Ain't nothing science. Salmon. EFMA to ESSB. And this is leg 78. Alright. It's like fajita. There's no such thing as a silent J. Fajita. Nothing silent in my vocabulary. EFMA to ESSB. Oh, this one looks kind of fun. Departing 3, landing 30. Okay. See, that's some BS. Alright, where I was trying to go, I thought that the weather would just be comparable, but it's not. Knife. Yes, there's knife. No such thing as silent letters. You shouldn't have put it there in the first place. How about that? How about that? So next leg, we're going up to 16,000. 101 nautical miles. 7.2 on the fuel. Let's go. Yeah, there's no point in putting silent letters. Like, I don't understand. Whoever created the English language was an asshole. All the way around. It just makes no sense. Okay. Arsehole. Exactly. See, the right sentiment, man. It's confusing people. And got us thinking we speak in the wrong way when actually it's all correct. It's politically correct. Alright, so 078. And we will be ready to rock and roll in like 2 minutes, right? Is that what it said? 2 minutes? Or did I X out of it? I think I X'd out of it. Yeah, 2 minutes. Alright, let's go. telling you, man, you guys switch over one day and just see what it feels like. Fly-by-wire feels great. Sometimes it's great just to set the nose somewhere on that horizon and not have to worry about it moving unless, you know, you're going through some crazy stuff. But I don't have to keep correcting. Just set it there and relax. Come on, man. Even like an A330. I don't like the 50, but a 330 or a 380? You don't think that would be cool? Or what if it was an A220? It's not really an Airbus. Alright, let's jump to 16K. Alright, we said we're departing 3. And Oglo 1 Charlie, Zyla 8 Yankee. The bowling alley and the swimming pool. I mean, I can see somebody throwing the ball and breaking something. And swimming pool, that'll just be hard. Hard to maintain. But it didn't live up to its potential. I was pretty sure it was gonna put 747 out of business. If you would have asked me money back then, I would have bet it all. I'm not gonna lie. It's just too big, I guess, though. 30. Zyla 8 Yankee. There we go. We are locked and loaded, baby. Are we fueled up? 5.9. How much fuel we were supposed to take again? 7.25. Are we even loading fuel? Like, what's going on here? No. Oh, I know what the problem is. The irony of it all. Get sent to take somebody out, you take them out, but you end up taking yourself out. But, I mean, there's still a few back in the air. I was trying to take one to France, and I think the only way I can do it now is commuting to Chicago and hopping British Airways to Heathrow. I'm so sad Air France got rid of them, because I would have straight hopped on one of their jets, even though I heard their service is trash. Okay, so we got our numbers: 97.2, 27.3. Yeah, but that Dubai trip is crazy, bro. I would still have to do the commute and then be on a plane for 14 hours plus, depending on... I mean, yeah, but I just mentally, I ain't ready for that yet. That's a long time to be in one plane. And for a trip like that, I can't buy economy. There's no way. Absolutely no way. The death wish. Alright, we're looking ready to go. Beacon on. Fuel pumps off. I'm not gonna push. I'm just going to start up in spot and taxi out. GPU off. Chocks cones removed. I have not even looked. That's how uninterested I am in sitting in a plane for that long. And I love airplanes, but sheesh. Transcons make me a little, you know, I be in the seat like, that's why I do red eyes. I love red eyes. I just go to sleep every time. Seattle to Detroit, that was so perfect. It left at like 12, landed at like 6. It was so perfect. You would never hear me argue about a red eye. I don't care how long it is. Alright, we are taking off on 3, 2. Alright, calculate. Are we doing toga again? No, unfortunately not. 1723.68. Oh, that's a high number. Alright, starting 1. Master switch 1 is on. And see, I get these lovely messages. Tons of messages, just lovely messages. I got an arrival message and I didn't even check it. It could have had something useful in there. Alright, so even if you don't want to fly an Airbus, did you at least buy it? To say, okay, well I do have it, I just don't really like it. Alright. I know one thing I definitely got to do is center that. I don't. Okay. See what you did there, buddy. I see what you did there. Do they have VNAV yet? That was a shitty thing about them. Their VNAV wasn't working back when I was really flying it a lot. Then Phoenix came out and I kind of just dropped it. Alright. 4 takeoff checks. TARA max. See? It sounds like it's not even worth it. I mean, it's way better than the stock model for sure, you know what I mean, as far as the dynamics in the cockpit, but that's what makes Airbus special. The VNAV, the fly-by-wire, all that put together, coupled up into a nice little package. What's the other one called? Even FSS, they have the E170. Last time I checked, it didn't have a VNAV. I mean, what's it called when you do the little pre-purchase? I bought it pre-buy, I did it, but I have not really touched it outside of this moving around and randomness. It's not complete. I also just bought that I was gonna say MD-11, but it wasn't MD-11. It was it MD-11 or was it a DC-10? It was a DC-10. DC-10. That is going to be a very fun one to fly. And that was $80. They almost had me right there. I was like, oh wait, I'm just gonna taxi up there, but that's not even connected to the runway. Alright, let's rock and roll. Nose down, power to 50. Stabilize. Takeoff, land flex, SRS. I ain't had a runway in a minute, jeez. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Wheels up! This should be fun. Look at that climb angle. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I stalled it at that point, but I didn't. Alright. Let's amend this. Since I decided to skip the procedure turn out. Climb thrust. Alright. Almost forgot that I said I was gonna hand fly the whole thing. After takeoff checks. Flaps up. Transition altitude. See, smooth as butter, man. I'm telling you. Smoother than a baby's behind. This is plane flies like it just wants to fly for you. Even with me climbing at like 10,000 feet per minute. Alright. Let's get the nose up a little bit. Well, I mean, where is Maryham? I technically am somewhere over here. I'm going to Stockholm next, so Sweden. We already over there, man. You gotta take off like butter and land like butter. It's a gift and a curse. Alright, quick check, alright. Alright, let's accelerate. See, you couldn't fly a Boeing this easy off autopilot, can you? It's just seamless. I'm like, look, ma, no hands, autopilot's not on. Look at that. It's very small corrections. Tell you, man, you're missing out. I'm gonna be at 16,000 feet for like 20 miles. This is crazy. Like, what is even the point? This is funny. I really haven't touched the stick in so long. Alright, we're coming up on 16,000 now. that, so I'm gonna have to nose it over a little bit, or maybe a lot of it. Let's see how well it holds altitude. Oh, we gotta make a turn here too. Come on, baby. So what are we doing? Plus or minus 100 feet? Now it wants me to decelerate already? That's crazy. I just got to 16. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going down. Is it that button? Yep. Okay. Apparently I'm not going down fast enough. I probably would have had a little bit more time in that at that altitude if I didn't cut that turn on takeoff. Go figure. Alright, let's get on course. It just really depends. I don't pick the flights. I found this World Tour flight plan, 234 legs, and I just been following it. It was made to be done in like a Cessna or something that's a prop, but I decided to do it in an Airbus to keep it interesting. So yeah, that's my story. So some legs, there's a leg that's almost 3,000 nautical miles. I'm scared of that one. I might actually run out of fuel, but we'll see. We will see. Will be 40 miles out. Only thing, I guess, we can do this off the charts. We gotta turn here. The cool thing is this airport's calling for IFR. So I'm going to hand fly the entire thing. I didn't download any charts for it, but I might as well now, huh? Screw the arrival, I want the approach. $30. Doesn't look really IFR to me. What do I know? ILS 30. 2500. Alright, so 6.6 DME, decision height is what, 200 as well? Okay. Let me update the weather one more time. Oh, it changed, man. No, it still says overcast at 700. That's what's making it IFR. Okay, that should be fun. I'm like, how is it clear, but you saying it's IFR? Alright, so turning left for a right base. A 30-mile right base, basically. Alright, start that turn now. Make our way down. Still kind of skeptical about this ceiling at 700 feet. I don't need to see it to believe it. Whoa. What does the company want from me? Alright, pretty much on the money. We're at 7,000 coming down for 2,500. 20 miles out. This does not look like a 700 foot ceiling. This one right here is definitely broken. They lies, they tell. Let's pull that chart back up. 320.51. At 5 -1. It is cold. 1016. 200. Alright, 12 mile base, sorry. Right base at that. Alright, now we're less than 10 miles. Hoping we can get that, what's it called again? The glide slope to move before we can get the, localizer. Let me go ahead and activate approach phase. And drops. See, that's what I call BS on that ceiling. Because it looks like under this layer, I can see just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put flaps 1 now. Just to help slow me down. Well, slow me down. And there's a glide slope is active. Cool. She's alive. Alright. Let's rearm the spoilers. Transition altitude. Alright, so now all we're looking for is a localizer. We are on the money for the glide slope, even though we're not lined up. I don't understand how this is IFR. This looks so VFR to me. I'm gonna start my turn now. Flaps 2, gear down. It's a hard turn. Ooh, too hard. Too hard. Maybe it is getting kind of cloudy now, but no, I think once I drop down, I'll be fine. I'm only at 4,000. Alright, we have a localizer and a glide slow. Flaps full. And the balloon effect I should get should help me recapture. Alright, so I'm just gonna make some small adjustments here. What I like to use a lot, which definitely helps me better, is this bad boy right here. Okay, I guess I see that 700-foot ceiling now. Let's sit down there a little bit. So we just lost the center line a little bit. Yacht. Clouds definitely wasn't helping. Alright, I guess it is kind of IFR-ish. But we're lined up, we're on the money. Localizer and glide slope. And it's all hand flown. Alright, now we're losing localizer again. As long as we don't have one ball deflection, we are good. So let's get that turn. Come on, baby. that descent rate like 700, but it keeps dropping down to 8. So I need to shallow it out. I turned back too early. We're pushing that one ball deflection there.
2,000.
Pretty close for the localizer, but we ain't hit it. Let me get a little aggressive. And now we just overshot. And now my phone is ringing. Ugh. Alright, level off. I promise there has to be wind pushing me. Because every time I'm like on the money, now we're losing the glide slope a little bit. Let me focus up. It is getting a little bit more sensitive. I have the runway though. Yeah, it's definitely a crosswind here. Absolutely. What did we say? 320, but it was automated. So I don't really believe that as well. 320, yeah, that sounds about right. Alright.
$1,000.
1K. Minimum was 200. Not. This place looks kind of fun. Alright, we're going visual.
$500. $400. $400.
It's 1,000 feet, sir.
100 above. Minimum.
Felt that.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
With the bounce. -4. Nah, I had a bounce. I definitely had a bounce. That was funny. I think the lightest I've ever had was like 78. -78. That is the softest touch that I've ever been able to pull off. Tons of places to park here. This place is fancy. I like it. Alright, already cleaned up. That's good. I just now need to hit those landing lights. Alright. I know we're probably in the grass. Okay. So that's that after landing John is done. Oh, I see a parking spot right there. should make life a lot easy. See a man standing. Oh yeah, somebody's gonna park me. Somebody's gonna park me. I'm absolutely going for it. I never turn it down. Somebody's gonna park me. Where is he at? Where is he at? Right there. Oh, hard left. Give me some engine 2 power. Come on, baby. Yep. You already know what time it is. Yep. Yes, sir. Brake set. Masters off. Beacon off. Fuel pumps off. And if you're on my plane, you can get off too. Alright. Logistics. I will definitely stop by. I am done. Finished. Finito. You know the word. Thank you for stopping in. Leg 78, folks. Alright. So let's just look real quick and see where we're going next. So, Monday. It looks like we're going to Echo November Kilo Juliet. KJELLER. Kajeller Airport. That's about 200 miles. Yeah, we're only going to do that one because the next one after that is 1,099 miles. So yeah, leg 79 to Kajeller. I'll catch you guys on the next turn. Have a good night.